I've got something really cool to show you. If you're sick of paddling or you just want to cover more water, you got to check this thing out. I'm here with Jeff from Torqeedo.
How's it going?
And he's going to tell us about the Torqeedo motor.
So we just finished the installation training for the staff here at Frontenac Outfitters on installing this Torqeedo Ultralight 1103. This is the battery that comes with it. It's a lithium battery, weighs about 13 pounds. And with this battery and this motor, I've covered over 40 miles in a day. We haven't gotten the speed and range data with this boat yet, but usually in that mid 6 mile an hour range. So 6.4, 6.5, 6.6. So certainly a lot of speed and range that's going to help you facilitate your getting out to areas that you may not see if you're relying on human power alone. How this is set up, we have the foot control steering set up that your feet are, controlling. So you're hands-free. You're able to keep casting as your feet are steering which way that you're going. And this motor is, in terms of comparing it to a gas motor, is about a 3 horsepower equivalent. Or if you're comparing it to trolling motors, which it's not, it's an electric outboard, but it's about 105 pound thrust. So we'll see here in a little bit what this boat, the Jackson Kayak Knarr, looks like with that sort of torque moving it forward. But one of the critical things, are really useful tools we have with the Torqeedo Ultralight is range knowledge. And here on the throttle, it shows us that we have 69% of the battery remaining. This is our remaining range, and we're not going to see this in action until we get it on the water. But this is our speed. Because the battery has a GPS module in it, it tracks our speed over land, compares that to the remaining battery percentage, and the watt draw coming out of the battery to power that motor to that speed. So for instance, if you know that you are 8.2 kilometers away from your launch point and you're heading back and you're using the throttle at full speed and it says that you have 6.4 kilometers, you can back off that throttle so it gets right on the 8 point whatever miles that you have is the distance you need to travel, such that you're going to move at the fastest speed you can without actually running out of energy before you get there. A lot of the kayak fishing tournament anglers that pre-fish a body of water they've never seen before like to travel around at 4.5 mile an hour. At that speed, they're looking at anywhere between, say, 23 miles of range and getting pretty close to 30 miles of range. And that's something that's going to allow you to explore quite a bit of a fishery that you've never seen before, and hopefully figure out some good patterns to catch those fish on tournament day. If you're not a tournament angler, this is a tool that allows you to explore deeper into wilderness and have that reassurance that, hey, if weather comes up, if the wind really starts going, you can punch through that wind and really know that you have a lot of power to get quickly off the water once Mother Nature gets a little bit ugly with us.
So you said like this can go on like plenty of different boats, and you've done installation videos on a bunch of them, right? Best place for folks to learn more about, hey, what would it take to do the installation? Honestly, call Frontenac and say, hey, I want to get this motor and get it installed on my boat. They know the basics after I've trained Zach and the rest of the staff how to do this. But say you're from out of the area and you're not able to get a boat here. My YouTube channel is called The Little Stuff, as in it's the little stuff that makes the difference between you fishing and catching. I have a whole playlist on Torqeedo Ultralight installs and speed and range data. So I've done them on inflatables, I've done them on stand-up paddle boards, I've done them on all sorts of different brands. I won't even go through the list. So we're going to take this on the water and we're going to see what kind of speed this gets, eh?
Yeah, let's do it.
That's going to be awesome. On the Jackson Knarr. This is no little boat. If you already know about this boat, then you know. This is a 14-foot boat, I think 140 pounds. It's a big vessel. So it'll be impressive to see how fast this Torqeedo moves it.
And this inflatable rig is a completely new design that Jeff actually had a huge part in developing. So that's pretty unique. There's only 21 of them. Whoa. He just took off. Look at the wake. That's funny. This drive is so smooth. This is the new Mark IV by Jackson Kayak. And right now I am pedaling the Kuza FD. So those guys took off, went around this corner. Zach's getting a real test of it, going the distance. So I'm gonna go catch up. I don't wanna wait around, but I brought my fishing rod. That's right, there they are. So Zach, you probably miss paddling, don't you?
I do like paddling, but
I know.
this thing's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I bet.
Now, the coolest thing is he showed me a trick. I like turning on the spot, right?
Okay.
So just crank that over, give it a little bit of throttle.
Wow. Yeah, on the dime.
It's like a 14-foot fishing kayak, right?
Yeah.
Like a full 180 on the spot.
Wow. Yeah, full 180 in a 14-foot fishing kayak. And look at Jeff go. Yeah.
Looks like a hovercraft, like a personal hovercraft.
Yeah. Look at the wake. Easy, man. I'm in a paddlecraft here. I hope that wind's not messing up the mic too much. Hopefully you can hear what I'm saying. If not, I'll put some captions here. It'll be a lot more work, but I'll do it for you because you matter to me. Jeff just realized he had his anchor down that whole time. When he was ripping around with all that speed, he had his anchor down. They're gonna switch out, and then Jeff's gonna get an official speed on the Knarr. So, coming up, speed on the Knarr. Can't go out kayak fishing without fishing. Well,
This feels like it's gonna be a fun little thing too.
nice.
I'll have to set up one of the challengers.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, by the way, my name is Ben. I'm a paddlehead. Consider subscribing if you like kayak fishing and adventure fishing. He's coming in hot. Oh, that's wacky.
Good turning. We need to move these, just get them all the way forward.
Yeah.
With the weight forward, as much as you can get weight forward, it gets that nose down.
Yeah.
And when it gets moving, it doesn't have as much stern squat and it rides flat and you keep your length of wetted surface long. Sure. I moved my seat up as far as I could. So this is weird to me, having my knees up this much. They wouldn't be if I moved these tracks forward a little bit. And you got room up there to do it.
Yeah.
I got 6.7.
Whoa.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's the
awesome.
fastest, like, I'd say big boy pedal drive kayak that I've done to date.
Wow.
Yeah,
6.7 miles.
yeah, 6.7 miles per hour.
Yeah.
I think it may be the fastest pedal drive kayak I've rigged.
Cool.
Yeah, Jackson did well.
So the range on that will actually adapt depending on the conditions, depending on the boat. Yeah, so it's relatively accurate, and it'll continue to update as you're going. So that's pretty sweet, because you don't want to be far from shore when all of a sudden your motor kicks out and you got a whole bunch of miles to cover. Yeah, wouldn't be fun. It's my turn? All right, cool. All right, here we go. My first time using a Torqeedo. Full throttle. Whoa. Wow, this is unreal. This is so cool. Well, I keep getting screwed up because I've been using a hand rudder, but my hand's the throttle now.
Right? They'll figure it out.
Well, that was a ton of fun. That's one of those pieces of equipment that's really more like a toy, but it serves a really good purpose too. So just a ton of fun to rip around in this. Thanks a ton to Jeff. Make sure you go check out Jeff's channel. The little stuff?
That's it.
Awesome. It'll be linked in the description below. It's got tons of videos all on the Torqeedo. So if you have any questions, I'm sure you'll find answers there. And if not, he's super friendly. You can reach out to him. He doesn't bite, I don't think. Anyways, if you like that video, hit that like button, subscribe to see more. We'll catch you later.